Prince Harry's visa drugs case records to remain confidential as U.S. court rules. The Heritage Foundation's lawsuit regarding Prince Harry's visa status was focused on his admissions of drug use in his memoir, Spare. A lawsuit brought by the conservative think tank the Heritage Foundation over Prince Harry's visa status has been terminated, per a Newsweek report. Earlier this year, Judge Nichols requested to review Prince Harry's visa records privately, and lawyers for President Joe Biden's administration confirmed in April that they had complied with this request. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The case centered around the Duke of Sussex's admissions in his memoir, Spare, where he openly discussed his use of illegal substances such as cocaine, marijuana, and magic mushrooms. Of course, I had been doing cocaine around this time. At someone's country house, during a shooting weekend, I'd been offered a line, and I'd done a few more since, he wrote. Heritage argued that these admissions, this fact alone makes him inadmissible to live and work in the United States. The organization filed a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit against the Department of Homeland Security, seeking to make Harry's visa documents public. Heritage's lawyers wrote, the case comes about in the main because HRH, His Royal Highness, voluntarily, and for immense profit, admitted in writing to the elements of any number of controlled substance violations. The Duke of Sussex did so despite the fact that it is widely known that such admissions can have adverse immigration consequences for non-citizens, and despite employing preeminent legal advisors on both sides of the Atlantic. On the other hand, government attorneys maintained that disclosing Harry's visa records would violate his privacy, arguing, the records are particularly sensitive because releasing them, even in part, would reveal Prince Harry's status in the United States, which Prince Harry has not disclosed. They also stressed that the records would reveal the types of documents that Prince Harry used to travel to the United States, his admission status, and any immigration, or non-immigration, benefits that he may have sought under FOIA rules. Court records reveal that the case was officially terminated on September 9, following several sealed orders issued by Judge Carl J. Nichols in Washington, D.C. However, the exact reasoning behind the case's dismissal, as well as whether Harry's visa documents will remain confidential, remains unclear. Kyle Brosnan, chief counsel for the Heritage Foundation's Oversight Project, told Newsweek, Prince Harry repeatedly admitted to using illegal drugs in his memoir. This fact alone makes him inadmissible into the United States. He explained that the lawsuit was meant to answer whether Harry received preferential treatment when entering the country. It appears the judge has ruled, and that ruling is under seal. We know nothing about how the judge ruled. No one should read into the order, or the fact that it is under seal. We have always said this case is unique and opinions can be initially sealed in such cases. We will continue to monitor the situation. Regardless of the prince's next step, what is clear is that his native UK will always hold a special place in his heart, and it could just be a tie that he can never properly cut. He put that very sentiment into words himself in his bombshell autobiography Spare that was released in January last year, and is set for a re-release in paperback format this October. Writing in Spare he said, "I love my mother country, and I love my family, and I always will. I just wish, at the second darkest moment of my life, they'd been there for me too." The tome was slammed by many of his critics, furious at his treatment of many of his family. That includes allegations of Prince William's physical violence against him and that then Queen consort Camilla, now Queen Camilla, was pushing negative stories about Meghan Markle to the press. He even claimed that Kate Middleton was reluctant to share lip gloss with Meghan. Meanwhile, it's reported that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's neighbors are gnashing at the bit to make them part of their community, according to a journalist living close by. Richard Miniards, who lives near to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, has revealed what people in the area make of having them living in their midst. Prince Harry's 40th birthday celebration could turn into a test of true friendship this weekend, if he and Meghan are reunited with David and Victoria Beckham. The Beckhams are said to be among VIP invitees at an A-list party Meghan is throwing for Harry at their $14.7 million mansion in Montecito, California on Sunday night. Other guests reportedly include near neighbors and friends Oprah Winfrey, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ellen DeGeneres and pop stars Katy Perry and Ariana Grande, as well as Hollywood power brokers and Harry's polo pal Nacho Figueras. But a business source close to one invitee said last night, "All eyes will be on the Beckhams if they come and how they interact with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex following a lot of stories about their big falling out." David is very much treated like sporting royalty here in America, so it will be fascinating to see if both sides can bury the hatchet. Today's invitation is thought to be another olive branch to football icon David, 49, and his 50-year-old fashion designer and former Spice Girl wife in a peacemaking move by Meghan to repair their rift. The once close couples have seen cracks appear in their relationship since Harry and Meghan's wedding in 2018, with David reportedly furious over a call from the Duke allegedly accusing him and Victoria of leaking stories to the media. The former Man United and England captain, who now jointly owns top US team Inter Miami, was reportedly equally upset when he flew for 22 hours from London to Sydney at Harry's request, to add star power to the Invictus Games in 2018, only to be snubbed by the Duke when he got there. At the same time, Meghan's friendship with Victoria is said to have soured following media reports that she had been given free makeup advice by the former Spice Girl. Now, it appears, Meghan has stepped in to diffuse their feud between the couples and rekindle their friendship. On the first day of her and Harry's 4-day faux royal tour of Colombia last month, the Duchess wore a $780 brown silk shirt designed by Victoria Beckham for her VB 2000 collection. Brand and culture expert Nick Ada believes this was a strong sign that Meghan wants to rebuild bridges, adding, "For Meghan to wear VB when all the world was watching her on tour is a smart move." Given that Meghan rarely rewears items, this could be a telling gesture. Meanwhile, although Sussex staff have declined to reveal any details or timings for Harry's milestone 40th birthday festivities, it is expected that Harry and Meghan will celebrate privately with their children, Prince Archie, 5, and 3-year-old Princess Lilibet before party guests arrive later in the day. Several who live 90 miles south in Los Angeles have reportedly booked rooms at the ritzy Miramar Hotel in nearby Santa Barbara, where Seaview Beach suites cost up to $5,500 per night. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.